Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java programming series. I am Naveen. In this video, we are going to learn about one of the most important concepts in Java basics, which is data types. Before we start writing Java programs, we need to understand what data types are and why they are important. You have questions like what is a data type? A data type tells Java what kind of value a variable can store. Think of a variable as a container. Different containers are designed to store different types of data. For example, a container for whole numbers, a container for decimal numbers, a container for characters, a container for true or false values. Java needs to know what type of data you want to store so that it can allocate the correct amount of memory. That's why we use the data types. Imagine if you want to store your age, your salary, your grade, whether you passed an exam or not. These values are different from each other. Like uh, I show some example in code. Your age is a integer value. Your age is equal to 20. It's a whole number, so I use the integer primitive data type. Later we can see about what is primitive data types, non-primitive data types also. Your salary is a salary may contain decimal values like we I use float for this. Float salary equal to, yeah, my basic salary is 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. Yeah. Then your grade, like my grade is in my college is uh, like you think about example like A grade. So you store the grade as the character. Like character grade equal to A. Then if you are pass or fail in the exam, you mention it like some boolean in Java, like true or false. Pass. Equal to true. Then I'm going to print about print this. So then I need to compile the program. Yeah, it shows values like age equal to 20, salary equal to float values, the decimal values. So I use the float. Grade A, pass or fail equal to true. Since all the values are different, Java provides different data types to store them efficiently. Types of data types in Java. Java data types are divided into two categories, primitive data type and non-primitive data type. Let's start with the primitive data type. Primitive data types are predefined by Java. They store actual values directly in memory. Java provides 8 primitive data types. Like 8 primitive data types are uh, first one is byte, then second one is short. 1 minute I check. Record or not? Yes, recording. Float equal to int. Float equal to long. Then 6 equal to float, 6 equal to double, 7 equal to characters, 8 equal to boolean. These are the 8 primitive data types. We discuss about each data types in depth. First of all, byte. Byte B. Byte age equal to 25. Let's mention it. Initialize that age. Command it. Age equal to 25. The size of the byte is 1 byte. 1 byte equal to 8 bit. 8 bits. Sorry. Uh, The byte have range from uh, like a form a range of byte is minus 128 to 127. You can store only up to 127. If you store above the 127 like 128, it shows some error. Let's see that error also. First to print the value. It shows 25. If I store 128, it shows some compilation error, like conversion incompatible types. Defaultly in Java, all the values are stored as integer, like all the literals, now whole numbers are stored as integer. So byte to integer conversion is not possible, so it shows some error. Then store it as 127. Then another short populations. Okay, population equal to 30,000. We have 2 bytes. Byte size of the byte is, okay, byte size is 2 bytes. 2 bytes 16 bits. Yeah. The range from minus 32,760 to 32,767. So on formula like minus 2 power, yeah, the formula. The 15 is the byte size. 15 to, you ask about where is the, why is the 15. 15 means 1 byte is taken for signed integers. For minus 2 plus, minus takes one integer as 1 bit, so the total bits changed as 15. The formula. Populations. Then we have to talk about the integer value. Int marks equal to 95. Size of the size equal to 4 bytes, so 32 bits, and the range from like so lengthy, so I can't able to understand this number. Then the marks. Okay. Then long primitive data type. Size is 8 bytes. 8 bytes, range from so lengthy. Yeah. In last integer you mentioned it as L. It's denoted to long distance. Okay. This L tells Java that is the value say long. This L tells the Java that this value is long. Yeah. And then we have to see about float. Float store the decimal values with approximately 7 precision, I think. 90.99. Without F, it shows some compilation error. Cannot convert from double to float. Yeah. Java treat decimal as a double by default, so it gives error. Without F, it's defaultly defaultly converted to double, so it gives error. So F, then long, sorry, double. Double have also approximately 16 precision values, up to 16. Then seventh primitive char stores only the case single character only, not in double quotes, only single quotes. then boolean, lastly boolean. Past equal to true. It's commonly used in conditions and decision making, so don't worry about it. These are the 8 types of primitive data types. Then we are going to see about what is non-primitive data type. Now let's talk about non-primitive data types. These are also called reference types. Unlike primitive types, they store references to object instead of storing the actual value directly. Examples including string. String is also non-primitive data type. Yeah, right. Then classes, class and interference. Then yeah, these are the non-primitive data types. Here some example about non-primitive data type. String name equal to my name Naveen. Yeah, compile to Naveen. Okay, so difference between primitive and non-primitive data types are primitive data types are built into Java and stores actual values. Fixed memory size, cannot call methods, cannot be null. It cannot be null. Primitive data cannot be null. Uh, Non-primitive data types can be null, can call methods, store references to objects created by programmers or provided by Java. Example, this is the non-primitive data type. That's all about the primitive data types. Like, let's quickly revise it. Java data types are divided into primitive data types. Primitive data types have 8 types of primitive data types, that is byte, short, int, long, float, double, char and boolean. Non-primitive data types are string, arrays, classes, interfaces. Okay, that's all about the data types. Data types helps Java understand what kind of data a variable will store and how much memory should be allocated. Then understanding the data types is the foundation of Java programming, because every program uses the variable and data types. In this next video, you will learn about the variables, how to declare and initialize them in Java. That's all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video very helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.